Welcome back to yet another episode of A Real One. Pointer. I'm excited, elated, and ecstatic because what's about to happen today has never been done before in the history of dating shows. I'm here with a real one from Columbus, Ohio. We are in Columbus, and we wanted to do things just a little different because some of the fans are really loving it. We wanted to help out a real one here. Can you share your name, your age, and what you do? Into the mic.
My name is Adam. I'm 41 years old. And right now I do a lot of things. I'm a project manager. I'm a writer, author.
Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Now share with us this. What makes you a real one?
I came here.
Yes, you did. Yeah. And that makes you real. Now, what are you looking for in a real one?
I'm looking for somebody that I can build with.
Okay. You know? And you made it clear that you do not mind dating an older queen.
I made that very clear. Yes,
beautiful.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I remember doing that.
Great. Because I'm excited because what's going to happen is we have some ladies that want a younger king. So it'll be a perfect mix of a real one and that show that you love so much called The Last Talk Show. So we're going to have them come in. You're not going to see what they look like. Okay. You're going to be facing opposite directions and we're going to get to know about what's in the heart of these individuals, okay? Because it's not all about looks. I mean, of course, we look good, he looks good, but it's about what's in the heart, okay? So are you ready, Adam, for your bachelorettes?
I am ready.
Wonderful. So I'm gonna have you sit here, and we're gonna get ready to rock and roll. Let's bring those ladies out. All righty, wonderful people. The ladies, the queens, the real ones have entered into this wonderful space of real one connecting. So your bachelor is on the other side, ladies. What both of you are going to do is you're going to share your name, your age, and what you do. Let's start with this lovely lady.
Hi, my name is Yvonne. I'm 60 years old, and I am a business owner.
Beautiful.
I'm Ricky. I'm 55, and I'm a social worker.
Beautiful. Okay, we've got two lovely ladies here, and we're going to go with this. I'll do my job a little, then we're going to let each of you, all three of you, ask each other questions in terms of trying to connect with this bachelor. But before we do that, we're going to give this gentleman a heart, okay? Because that heart is going to represent that he's open for love, open to find a real one. But in a minute, he may have to break one. After they get to talk for a few minutes and if he's not connecting with the one. So let's get him that heart. All right, he has his heart. So now we're going to begin with a line of questions. One thing that this wonderful gentleman named Adam wants to know from you two queens is, when was your last relationship? Let's start with Ricky.
Over 2 years ago.
Okay. Can I ask, why did that not see it to completion, maybe?
Just things happened in life, and I couldn't deal with it, and he had to leave.
Okay. Let's go to Yvonne.
Oh, wow. So the last time I was in a committed relationship was 7 years ago. And it just didn't work because he was married.
Oh, was
no.
married. Okay. All right. And then we can ask, just so you ladies know, Adam's status. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was about 5 years ago. I really haven't been looking probably as much as I should.
Okay, but you heard a real one was coming to town, and you were like, "Hey, I want to find my real one."
I felt like I was left with very little choice.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're here. We came to Columbus, and we see there are amazing people that are looking for their real one. Yvonne, what are you looking for in a real one?
I'm looking for a man that knows what he wants, that is secure in himself, and that he's a God-loving, God-fearing person, but also that he's loyal. I look for loyalty and someone that I know that is going to love me and be sincere in loving me. Beautiful.
Ricky?
Me, I just need truth, honesty. I'm very simple, plain. It doesn't matter. Commitment and communication.
Beautiful. Okay. Does that work for you, Adam?
That works for me.
Beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to throw it to the queens. Ladies, do you have a question you'd like to ask him?
How do you feel about PDA?
Adam?
I tend to like good sex and great conversation, so PDA definitely has its place.
Very good. Okay, Yvonne, do you have a question for him?
And how many children do you have?
I have one, but we're estranged.
Okay.
It's less than ideal, but it's not an issue as far as you're concerned.
Okay. Now, how about this? Adam, have you ever been married?
I have not been married. No.
Okay. Is there a reason why? Besides not finding a real one?
That would be primary. And then I haven't had the security in my life in order to provide for someone in the past.
Okay. That makes you a real one. You're keeping it real. Let's go to Yvonne. Yvonne, have you ever been married?
No, I've never been married
Okay. Is there a reason why?
because somebody just didn't appreciate me enough to marry me.
Wow. What a fool. Ricky?
I've been married twice
Why did those marriages not see till death do you part?
because death didn't do us part.
Death didn't do its part. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes death doesn't come when we want it. Or yeah. Okay. Let's go throw it to Adam. Adam, have you thought of a question you'd like to ask the lovely ladies?
What's an ideal night out for you two?
Yvonne?
So an ideal night out for me would be like dinner, dancing, maybe, movie. I don't want to do Netflix and chill on the first night.
Yeah. Ricky?
I pretty much agree with that. I don't want to do Netflix and Phil. I feel that it's too intimate for the first date. I don't mind going out. I don't even mind just walking on a trail. I'm simple, really simple, Hold my hand and let's just walk down the street.
Beautiful. Okay. That's great. I'm going to throw it to the ladies. Ladies, do you have another question for him? Or I can start to do my job some. Yvonne, you have a burning question?
Okay, so my question is, how do you feel about interracial dating?
I don't care.
Okay. You'll take them all. You'll take them all.
I mean, there's still standards, but but as far as that goes, I don't care.
Okay. Great. Ricky, you have a question?
My question is, if I was to talk to your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend right now, what would she have to tell me about you?
Oh, that didn't end well. I've had other girlfriends, but one of the last ones, that didn't end well. I don't think there'd be very many kind things to say about me. I would rather that didn't set the standard.
You don't have to dig up old demons, but is there?
Right, I don't want to.
Is there? Okay. So we'll just leave that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No. You're good. No, I don't want you getting triggered and you just start crying or screaming or swinging. So it's okay. We don't have to bring that up.
No, I'm totally allegedly past it.
So let's go to. I'll ask a question. This is a very important question, and it can normally cause hearts to break. We'll get into politics. We don't have to get crazy. No Thanksgiving dinner, but do politics play a part in your life? Let's start with Ricky. Ricky, do you want a partner that's political, not political?
It does not play a part in my life, but I don't need you to badger me for my opinions, and I don't need you to pressure me or my family to believe in what you believe. We all have our own opinions. We all have our own minds.
Great. Yvonne?
I second that motion.
Okay. Now, what do you think, Adam?
I tend to think that if your house isn't in order, then politics should probably be a secondary thought.
Makes sense. So you're okay with their responses?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
They were great.
Okay, very good. We're getting closer to maybe a decision being made, but we're just getting to know each other still. So I want to go to all three of these wonderful individuals and ask this important question. Love language. We can start with Yvonne. Yvonne, what would you say your love language is?
Oh, my love language is looking in my eyes and just, the forehead kisses and just hugging and kissing. I like that. That's my love language.
Okay. Ricky?
My love language is actually, I don't know the exact term, but it is not PDA. It is music. It really is music. It soothes my soul. It really does. And it has to be always on. Music has to always be playing. I don't care what type of music it is. It just has to be playing.
Okay.
But my love language actually is physical touch.
Okay. Very good. And what do you think, Adam? What's your love language?
Well, I like movies a lot, so the idea of being able to sit in silence and enjoy another person's company is pretty nice.
Beautiful. So it might be quality time. You like that quality
we can
time,
call
sitting
that
and chilling.
quality
Okay,
time,
great.
sure.
Okay. Now I want to throw it to the wonderful individuals. I asked my question. Anybody have a question? Ricky, would you like to ask Adam a question?
Okay, I'm going to be nice with this one. Do we need Cialis or Viagra? Or neither?
We do not.
Oh. Is that good news for you, Ricky?
And it is what it is.
Okay. Yvonne, you have a question?
After that, wait, let me just get my composure for a minute, okay?
Yes.
My question is, what does the D do?
Wow, they went there. Okay.
It performs well. When coaxed properly, it'll stand at attention at more than enough than what you need. I'm not actually going to give all that away.
And I took her question.
Wow.
We had discussions about these questions.
Okay. Very interesting. I'll do my job, something a little cleaner since grandma may be watching. In terms of marriage, we'll start with Ricky. Ricky, do you see yourself getting married again?
I'm not sure. I would actually have to see what the relationship turns out to be. I'm open, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. I mean, people last just boyfriend and girlfriend and dating forever. It's not a quality. It's not something that is a must.
Okay. What about Yvonne? Do you want to get married?
Well, being that I've never been married, I would like to be married, but it's not a criteria that I would be like, oh yeah, it's a deal breaker if we don't get married. But a long lasting, a loyal, and just a good relationship would be good for me.
Okay. Now, Adam, do you want to get married?
I don't have any problem with joining houses, but that's a deeper idea, right? The short answer is not right now.
Okay. But for a real one, if you get to know that individual and things progress, it could be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to throw it to you, Adam. You are the bachelor. You are the real one that has two lovely ladies that are interested. Do you have a question for them?
I don't.
Okay. He's just taking it all in. Are you enjoying?
I'm taking it all in.
Okay.
I'm having a fantastic time.
Okay. Lovely ladies. Then I'm going to throw it to you before I do my job again. Do you have a question?
I do.
Okay. Use the mic. Yeah.
I do. I have a large family. When I say large, I have a lot of kids and a lot of grandkids. How would you see yourself playing a part in my family's life?
As far as outings?
How you take it.
I like to get involved in family activities. I come from a large extended family. I have multiple brothers and sisters. My sister's birthday party is this Saturday, actually. I leave here and I got to go buy her a spoon. People need spoons.
That's a thoughtful gift. No, it's a thoughtful gift.
Why do we need a spoon?
Well, it's the perfect chef spoon where it's angled at the end, where you can get anything out of a jar. It's exactly 1 tablespoon. It's just a ideal thing. I don't know how great she cooks, but I think that it's more of the sentiment for things like that. So I tend to notice those things in family environments.
That's great. Okay. Does that answer your question?
It does.
Okay. Yvonne, you got a question?
Yes. So my question is sex like not a priority, but like, are you more sexual or are you more, say, intimate?
More intimate, but sex is very important.
Okay.
I believe you can't have one without the other.
Okay.
Some people have.
Yes, true.
Okay. So I'm going to ask the two queens then, and this may bring joy or music to Adam's ears. But let's start with Ricky. Ricky, why did you say, Pointer, I don't mind dating somebody a little younger?
You really want me to go there?
Yeah, let's go there.
It's all about what that D does.
Oh, interesting.
I'm 55. Can you imagine if it was 65? I mean, that's the thing.
It happens on our show. We have older gentlemen that.
Right.
But you just want the guarantee or the better chance of.
I want the option.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Being there.
Absolutely. Okay. Yvonne, why did you say, Pointer, I'm willing to date younger?
I've always been attracted to younger men. I just feel like the stamina, just the excitement, the fun that they bring to me. I'm 60 years old. So for me, when, I deal with older men, they're more reserved, more laid back. They don't want to, do things as freely as younger men want to do. So I just feel like that it's just an attraction for the stamina of what they bring to the table.
Okay. And Adam, I might have already asked you, but just to clarify, why older women?
It's just keeping my options open. It's about the full range and spectrum. I do like to stay physically fit though. I did a push-up this morning.
Did one push-up.
Sometimes that's all you need.
That is. Oh no, I'm not knocking it. One push-up will do it. One push-up.
One push-up.
That's better than zero. Okay.
It's life, right?
Yeah, but I can do those L pull-ups and all that.
Oh, you can do pull-ups.
Yeah,
those are more difficult than push-ups, actually. So that's good. Okay, you're in good shape. So we can talk about that. Adam, how does fitness, though, as a brother that's in good shape, how would you say fitness plays a part in your life?
I do a lot of stuff in that world when I get bored, when I need a break from other things. So it's definitely part of it, but I'm not on a diet or anything.
Okay.
It's just easier to be able to do stuff, man.
Let's go to Ricky. Ricky, how does fitness play a part in your life?
It doesn't matter. As long as you can walk, you can breathe, and you don't have to be stuck to a bunch of medication, and just be able to live life without being dependent on the medication, it's okay.
Okay. Yvonne?
I agree. I want you to be like not where you're overweight and obese, like really big, but it doesn't matter as long as you're healthy, for the most part, like Ricky said, you can walk and you can, you're able to get around. It's kind of like the same for me.
And do one push-up.
And do one
And
push-up.
one push-up. Okay. Well, that's good. He's doing the push-up, the solitary push-up. Okay. I'm going to throw it to Adam. Adam, do you have a question for the queens?
I'm still taking it all in.
Wow. Okay. Let me do my job a little more then.
I like that.
Okay.
What is Adam do when he has absolutely nothing to do? What does Adam do to keep himself occupied, to keep himself bringing peace to himself?
I guess if I'm not forcing myself to write or act, I'm probably masturbating.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
Well, it's
Kept it
true.
real. Kept it real. Kept it real. Okay, this is Columbus. Does that work for you, Ricky?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
I'm still in awe too.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have successfully written though too.
That's great.
Dynamic.
I mean, I guess, women debate too. I just feel like that. I don't know.
He's been waiting for his queen, maybe. Maybe
Yeah,
he's been waiting
yeah.
for his queen and preparing for.
Yeah. I hope that once you find someone that you don't feel like you still have to debate though.
All right, yeah. She got it. She's got to get it. Not the sheets, not the sock,
Right.
not the pillowcase.
Wow.
Yeah. It varies.
Okay. Wow. We'll change direction and go for this essential question. Let's start with Adam first. Adam, how do you handle conflict when something arises in a relationship that isn't pleasing to you? How do you handle conflict?
I tend to try to take everything in, listen to it, and keep my composure as best as possible. Things don't bother me like they used to.
Okay.
I try staying present helps too.
Very good. Yvonne, how do you handle conflict in a relationship?
I shut down. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like to argue. So for me, I'll kind of like shut down until we can kind of like talk about it amicably, and where we can kind of like be mature about it. I don't want to yell and scream and argue and fight and fuss. So.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Ricky?
My peace is very important. It absolutely is. So I will have to walk away. Let me have my moment. Like, I have to have my moment because I don't want to be ugly. I don't want to disrupt the peace, honestly.
Okay. Very good. Very good. I think the ladies want to know this, Adam. Adam, where is your ideal first date spot and some of the activities that may occur on a first date?
First date around Columbus may just consist of going for a walk or different various places to eat that people may not be familiar with, even if you grew up in this city.
Can you shout out maybe one or two of those places? Because Pointer may be eating there after this.
Hank's Barbecue over here isn't too bad. When I was doing barbecue myself, they opened at the same time. I'm not still doing barbecue, so they've been a little more successful than I was at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, I could go on, but
Okay, but Hank's Barbecue? Okay, so that could be a first date
Hank's,
spot.
Yeah, that could be an absolute.
Awesome. Okay.
Special barbecue is pretty good stuff.
Yeah. And what do you have in mind? I know we mentioned we don't want to Netflix and chill on a first date, but Ricky, what would be your ideal first date?
Probably somewhere downtown Columbus in the Commons and end up over at my favorite restaurant, Soul to Go on Lynch Street. And it's just the best atmosphere.
It's called Soul to Go?
Soul to Go.
Is it soul food?
And most definitely.
Do they have yams?
I believe so.
All right, I'll be there. All right, very good.
I think it's 72 Lynn Street.
Okay. Wow, shout out to you, Soul to Go. Wow. Okay, let's go to Yvonne. Yvonne, your ideal first date?
So I'm simple. Like a first date, we can do a picnic, in the park, just getting to know each other, sitting, talking, and just kind of like, not pressure about going to a fancy restaurant. But if it's a restaurant, I love Jamaican, so it's Ina's Kitchen for me with the Jamaican food, definitely.
Okay. Adam, have you had Jamaican food?
I second that.
Jamaican food. There used to be a place in Worthington called Sunset and a Grill, where the guy would be showing the live feed of the sunset in Jamaica every night. Wow. That's a gimmick. They're not open anymore, but the food was pretty good.
Oh, okay. Wow. I was going to swing by there too. All right. So we have made some great progress. We've asked some great questions. I don't want to delay a possible connection or anything like that. So, Adam, do you have an essential? Because if not, you may have to use your heartbreaking device to break. You've heard from Yvonne. She is to your back left, and you've heard from Ricky, who's to your back right. Do you have a decision you want to make? Do you have an essential question you want to ask?
No. Is it time to pop the balloon?
On one of them, yes.
Okay, I would like to pop the balloon.
Okay, who are you going to pop it on?
The one to my right.
Back right.
Yeah.
Ricky.
I'm going to go ahead and pop.
Okay, you can break it. Okay. Now tell us why you're breaking it.
I really wanted to pop the balloon.
Oh, tell us why. You just wanted to do it just for the aesthetic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
yes,
okay,
yes.
okay. But Ricky's amazing. But tell us why you want to. Why did you break it on Ricky?
I'm mostly curious, but if we're getting really specific, it was more about popping the balloon.
So did you want to pop it
He was
on?
more
really
excited
wanted to pop
about
the
popping the
Oh,
balloon.
did you like Ricky's responses?
I did like Ricky's responses. Absolutely, yes.
So did you? Now that you got to pop it, did you want it back to then ask a final question, or are you content?
No. I'm fine.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we'll reveal. Now we're not going to see Yvonne yet. You're just gonna see what Ricky looks like. All right, it's reveal time. Let's have Ricky stand up, and you're gonna come around, and Adam, you can stand up to just meet the lovely lady and say hello. There she is.
Hello.
How are you? Oh, hello, how are you?
Great. How are you?
Good.
Wonderful. So now that we see what each other looks like, could it have been
No.
a connection based on looks? No.
No.
Okay. Why are you saying no, Ricky?
Because I like tall men.
He's taller than you with no.
I'm talking like 6'5".
Oh.
I'm not 6'5".
Oh.
I'm 5'10" on a good day.
On a good day.
Yeah.
Okay. And why is she not your type aesthetically?
I don't know.
Just no.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Okay. I just thought maybe because you said no, so normally there's a reason.
This is what you're missing, but
That's what you're missing. Okay. That's okay. So feel free to sit back down and you can face that way. And then Ricky, we're going to have you step off that way. But you are amazing. And we thank you so much for being on the show. You're wonderful. All right. Well, we're not done yet because we're going to get some more questions asked between our final two real ones and see if is it all about looks or is it actually about what's in the heart? So let's get ready for that next segment. All righty, folks, we're now in round two, and I don't want people to see what they look like yet because I still want to see how much looks play a part. So I'm going to ask that question to Adam. Adam, how much do looks play a part when dating for you?
More than not at all.
Okay, but not everything.
Yeah.
Right, so it's more than not at all. Would you say it's in the middle? Would you say 60? On a scale of 1 to 10, how's that? On a scale of 1 to 10?
7.
Oh, okay. And Yvonne, what about you? How important are looks?
So I want to be attracted to the person that I want to be with. I'm not going to say it's so much that you have to be looking like Denzel Washington, but I want you to be, like presentable, like where if we go out, like I'm proud to say I'm walking with this person.
Okay, that makes sense. I think we're both kind of on the same, on a scale of 1 to 10, Yvonne, then what would it be?
7.
Oh, so both? Okay, both agree on the 7. Okay, and that's a beautiful thing. All right, I'm going to throw it to you two. Yvonne, do you have a question for this real one?
So my question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Maybe I'll say financially, say married or in a committed relationship. Like, where do you see yourself?
5 years from now, I'll have another book published. I haven't done one yet, but I will have another one published in 5 years. I'll likely have another business, and I might be in India.
Oh, you want to move to India?
No.
Oh.
No. Well, maybe. I don't know how. I can't see in the future. But,
Okay.
But I may be doing some business in India temporarily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you want your lady to come with you on that trip?
You have to be resolute to go to India, and if you're that type of person, that'd be pretty fantastic.
Would you want to go to India, Yvonne?
I'm not going to say I'm not open. I just don't see myself in India in 5 years.
Let's get a heart. And do you have another toothpick, or did you drop it?
I wasn't responsible with my.
Let's get him a toothpick. Yeah, he broke the heartbreaking device.
Yeah, I did.
Which is okay. That's 89 cents worth of toothpick, but it's okay.
Hope we can move past it.
We'll move past it. We will. So you don't see yourself in India in 5 years, Yvonne, but does that mean you'd want him to break his heart? Would you want to break his heart over that, or do you want to get to know him a little more?
I'll get to know him a little bit more.
Okay. Do you have a question? So you asked that question. Adam, do you have a question for her?
Would you be open to traveling in general? I mean,
Yes, I would
in
be.
Brazil or Thailand.
Oh, wow.
This is all up in the air, but it's still very possible.
That works for you, Yvonne?
I love traveling, so yeah, I'm open to traveling.
Okay. Obviously, both of you have your passports.
I have a passport.
Okay. Okay. Well, you'd be surprised at the number of real ones that don't have passports. Come on, y'all. We got to be traveling out of the country. Right. Exactly. For real. So that's a great question. Let me go for this one. Let me go for one that's very important. What would you say is one of the key qualities that you want in your future partner? One of the key qualities that would just make you connect to them in a way that maybe you've never connected with anyone else. We can start with Adam.
The trust that it requires to build something with another person. That would be pretty ideal.
Okay. Trust. What do you say, Yvonne?
I say right now, I want somebody that is more stable. Like things change, and I understand that you know what you want. Like not saying, well, possibly for me, I put plans out there and I make it where in 5 years, I know this is what I want to do. Now, things might happen to change it, but I know what I want, and I'm going to stand firm in me doing, or saying what I want.
Right.
Not, I don't know, up and down, I don't know.
Okay. Very good. Very good. We're going to keep narrowing it down, getting closer and closer. I'm going to ask the essential. I asked about the politics. Let's do religion. Does religion play a part in either one of your life? Do you want a religious partner, spiritual, none, whatever? Let's start with Adam.
Religion plays a part in my life. I am just another wandering soul that wrestles with God, but I don't want somebody overly religious.
Okay.
I guess it depends on how it's executed.
Okay. We can get back to more of that in a minute. Yvonne, how does religion play a part in your life?
I'm more a spiritual person. I'm not religious, but I do believe in God, and I would want somebody that was a God-fearing, God-loving, and God-serving person in my life. So you don't have to be going to church, but just to have a belief in a higher being, or what I call God.
Okay. Do you have a belief in God, would you say? Adam?
I think that's fair to say.
Okay. All right. So we're kind of on the same page as that. I want to throw it to y'all because we're not going to delay too much longer. Any essential... Okay, let me do my job a little more. Pets, believe it or not, are one of the biggest reasons to break hearts. Adam, do you like pets? Don't like pets?
I'm not against pets. But I guess there's not very many pets at this point in my life that I really want to be around. I used to have a sugar glider.
Oh.
And I grew up with cats.
Yeah.
I'd rather be in a position where I can travel or leave for developing business and negotiation. I really don't want to have to worry about boarding a dog.
Okay.
Or something along those lines.
Very good. Okay. And what about you, Yvonne?
I am not a pet person. Nothing personal. I just am not good. I don't have a good relationship or rapport, but I love animals. I wouldn't want to see them hurt or anything like that. It's just that I'm not a pet person, like to have one at home.
Yeah.
My fish don't even survive. I have fish and they don't even survive.
I don't have any pets. I have a pool table though.
Okay. All right. So y'all are on the same page with that. I'm not going to delay much longer. Do either of you have any final questions? If not, we'll have to do that grand reveal. Any questions between you two? Any final?
No.
Wow. Okay. Are both of you ready to see what you look like?
I think so.
Okay, we're going to take a quick pause, and we're getting ready for that big reveal to see if it actually can be a real one connection. They're aligned in many ways, heart-wise, but let's see eye-wise if they're connected. But all righty, it's reveal time. So Yvonne, let's have you look. Adam, feel free to stand, and then Yvonne, stand up, and let's see the real one that you were talking to.
Hi.
Hello.
How's it going? Both of you? So you're looking at each other. If you saw each other on the street, would either of you be each other's type?
No, but he seems like a nice guy. I'm open to date. I don't,
Okay. Scott, is she someone that's your type?
Not necessarily,
Okay.
but I can be open.
Okay. So my question for these wonderful individuals, now that you have a lot aligned heart-wise, could it be a real one connection to maybe even like a first date situation?
Yeah, we can go on a date.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to clap for him. I'm going to clap. I don't want to beat the mic, but that's a beautiful thing. Okay. So I'm going to take that mic, and then, Adam, feel free to escort her off, and y'all go maybe plan that first date. Right. Oh my gosh. That's a wonderful thing. That's what we do. That is what we do on a real one. All right, folks. Well, thank you so much for watching that very special Columbus, Ohio edition. Continue to subscribe, like, comment, share. If you want to be on the next episode of A Real One, fill out the link in the description. We love to see real ones connect, no matter the number, no matter the space or place. Let's get real ones connected. We'll catch you next time on the next episode of A Real One. Thank you. I know what you're thinking, friends. I want to watch more of his videos. Well, that's a beautiful thing. We've got this video here, which is one of my favorites. I promise you, you won't regret watching it. We also have this playlist if you just want to dive deep into what we do, or this video here, which is groundbreaking, or you can click this if you plan to subscribe, which I hope you do. So thank you for watching, folks. We've got a lot of content just for you. Hope you enjoy.